Hey, what's going on, guys? I got a PO battle for today. I have to close my door so that no one interrupts me, first of all. Second of all, as you can tell by the name of that first battle, it is called Hazards. Hazards are, like, the best move in the game. Technically, like, people say it all the time, and I learned after this battle that Hazards are, yeah, the most important thing in the game. So let's open up this battle. This was an RU battle with my RU team, obviously. It's the one with Charizard, with the whole Sunny Day Uxie, my not solar power. Wait, no, I think this Charizard is solar power now. I got my Hitmonchan, my Crustle, my Typhlosion, my Galvantula, I got Scarf, Specs, Life Orb, Heat Rock, Life Orb on my Hitmonchan, and then Crustle, which is just lefties. It should be the Custat Berry, but I don't know, I like that set, but he can be a somewhat viable attacker as long as he has lefties, you know, to keep him alive. So, without further ado, let's jump right into the motherfucking battle. Or it could not. Okay. Anyway, he leads with his Galvantula, I lead with my Crustle. No, I lead with my own Galvantula because Pio's stupid and always says Crustle. Anyway, this was kind of a strange setup, but I led pretty well against his entire team, seeing as I could one-hit KO with Bug Buzz on his Sawsbuck, I could one-hit KO with Giga Drain on his Regirock, I could possibly one-hit KO Lantern, I could maybe two-hit KO Hypno, I could kill Magmortar because I do carry the Specs HP Ground. So basically it was a good idea to lead with my own Galvantula. So, anyway, turn 1, I believe he decides to Volt Switch. Yeah. I go for the HP Ground. I wasn't really predicting anything to come in. If anything was going to, it would have been maybe Regirock, but I don't think he was willing to make that play. So, I kind of just went for the safe move. Now, this sucks because of Specs. He brings in the Sawsbuck. I was hoping to, well, actually, I was hoping to outspeed. So, I bring in my Crustle, and I know the only moves he's really going to be able to go for are Return, Jump Kick, if he has it, Earth Power, is it? No, Nature Power, not Earth Power. That's ridiculous. And, like, Horn Leech, so it's pretty safe to say that Crustle's a way to get in and start setting up Hazards. So he switches out, and I'm like, well, I'm just going to get up my rocks. I don't really want to go for the X-Scissor, because why the hell would I? So he thinks I'm threatened out by Scald. I'm just going to set up Hazards. I brought this thing for one reason, and it was exactly that, to set up my Hazards. I have no reason to switch out at this moment, so I have... Keep in mind I have my Stealth Rocks and 2 layers of Spikes up. That's all the Hazards I get up for this whole game at this point. So, I'm going to pressure his Galvantula out with, I believe... Okay, yes, my Galvantula. The reason I pressure is because of the Giga Drain. He's a pretty big threat. He could still kill me off. I actually go for the HP Ground, predicting him to switch in something else, and he goes for T-Wave, so I'm like, one of those guys. You're just going to paralyze my whole damn team, and that's just how it's going to work, huh? But I really don't mind. I know Galvantula is extremely fast and relies on speed, but I'm going to stay in and go for the HP Ground anyway. Now, right when this thing comes in, it takes, what? Well, okay, it was at 58% health when it came in. That crit did not matter. I am Specs, that was HP Ground, that's death. So, moving on. Kill the Magmortar. He brings out the Galvantula. Now, look at the damage that thing took coming in. I am not switching out. Namely because I don't have a resist for electric moves, and I'm not about to get plowed through by this thing. So right here, the safest move I can do is bring in Typhlosion, go straight for the Eruption, because I do have Hazards up. This is a good move. So I believe... Yeah, oh no, I go for HP Grass, because I kind of predicted him to bring in his Lantern, possibly predicting my Eruption. Now... that doesn't go too well, and I think he sent out a Sawsbuck knowing what HP this is, so I'm like, oh crap. But he's down to 71%, and I believe I bring in my Uxie at this point, or my Hitmonchan. Yeah. So I bring in Hitmonchan, I'm like, oh, I could take a hit, and I'm like, holy crap, that did a lot. But I think I'm just going to go for the Mach Punch. Just playing it safe. There's no need for me to predict. I'm not really, you know, in a bad spot. And I believe I go for Drain Punch because I'm like, well, I need to get some life back. And the Ice Punch, he's wary of it. But it doesn't matter. He's just going to set up his Reflect. Now, right here, I need to start burning Reflect turns. I'm not going to switch anything out. I don't really have anything for this, like looking at my team. I have 2 Fire types and a freaking Uxie and my Hitmonchan. So, I mean, I'm not really backed too far into a corner, but at the same time, I don't have, like, the best footing. So, we'll just continue on. Going for Drain Punches while he wishes. I think right here I actually predict him to Protect and I switch out. I believe that does pay off. No, it doesn't, because he switches in his friggin' Lantern. Now, this sucks, because if this, Lantern gets too much HP, he's just going to keep T-waving things, and I'm just going to have a paralyzed fucking team. So I'm going to bring in Hitmonchan, predicting the Thunder Wave. Big fucking prediction skills there. So right here I'm like, well, I'm paralyzed, I'm just going to stay in and go for Drain Punch, hope I live. Hitmonchan's damn bulky, but I get paralyzed. So I just go for the Mach Punch, just trying to get any damage I can off at this point. Realizing that it's pretty bad. I don't have, like I said, I don't have the best footing in this match. Yeah, it's pretty depressing. So I'm going to go for the Sunny Day. Kind of sets up my Charizard. And not to mention, it lowers his water type attacks, which I'm extremely weak to with my team. So this wasn't a bad move. And he's going to just go for T-Bolts while I go for Memento. Now, I'm going to bring in fucking Charizard right here, I believe. And it's time for me to Solar Beam something. I'm pretty sure that's what I go for. Now, I don't know if he predicted this or not. I don't even think he switches out, to be completely honest. No, he doesn't. Now, that was huge. And I did a damage calc, which I'm going to post in the video. If I was not Solar Power, that could have been bad. So, moving on. I'm losing HP because of Solar Power, but he doesn't really have anything to outspeed me. Or so I fucking thought. He brings in this thing, I'm like, crap, dude, I cannot afford to switch out. Luckily, I live and kill it with the Fire Blast. So, it's Typhlosion versus the World right now. Now, it's not too bad, because I think his last is, yes, his Regirock. So, I have to lock myself into HP Grass. But, there's one big problem. I don't. I have no idea what I was thinking. I could have locked myself into HP Grass, killed the Regirock, or I could have gone for Eruption. But what I figured was he was going to live the Eruption, do damage to me, and just screw me from there. Now this T-Wave actually ends up being a detrimental move on his part, as you'll see right now. So, he goes for the Rock Slide and misses. I miss. So we're having a miss fest over here. Now this blows because I could get paralyzed at any point. And he goes for the Rock Slide. Now right here I'm like, well, I'm going to get Paraflinch. That's a good game. I live and Fire Blast at 43%. So I was playing a little min-max over here with the 40, but it wasn't too bad. So right now, it all comes down to me getting paralyzed, as always, apparently. Like, I'm the Para King, as it seems on PO. So, he's going to send out his Hypno, and it fucking dies to Hazards. And that is why we set up Hazards, kid. That is exactly why we set up Hazards. Hazards are the best move in the game. And if you don't have them on your team, you're at a severe disadvantage. That showed right there. I mean, that could have been bad. I mean, all he would have had to have done was go for a Seismic Toss because I was paralyzed. It literally came down to Hazards winning a match for me. So, that was a ridiculously close 1-0 victory. I don't need to say, you know, I won. I mean, I did. But, man, that was a good battle, I thought. Not really too many really bad plays on either side's parts. It was 25 turns, technically 26 if you count the sending out of Hypno. So it just goes to show you can have hyper-offensive battles that are pretty decent. Okay, people are like, oh, it has to be 50 turns to be good. No, that was a pretty damn good battle. This miss obviously mattered. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and say that it didn't. But this miss obviously mattered. Had he hit and I hit, I would have killed him and still won. Had he missed and I hit, I would have killed him and still won. Had he hit this and I flinched, yes, he would have won. So, realistically, the odds were more on my side than his. I mean, the parry flinch isn't really that common, obviously, otherwise I would have flinched here. So, aside from all my rambling, I hope you guys did enjoy this game. It was a super, super close game. I mean, good lord. So, thank you, Hazards, a lot. And thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it. You know what I'm going to say right now, right? Like and hit it, subscribe, rate it. Let me know what you guys think of the battle, the videos, the giveaway of this week. I have already chosen my winner for this week, so please watch this video. You know what? Your name is HOUNSOLO. I'm gonna go back and post the winner's name in this video. That's what I'm gonna start doing, by the way. It's posting the winner in my next video, so you guys, I don't have to like go out of my way to get to you guys. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more.